Eli Manning and company, the Giants and Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. Now, is he dancing to the music there?
I don't know.
I love the choreography.
Here we got 6 kids who have been a part of Tackle Kids Cancer, who I've met over the years at Hackensack Hospital, who have had some form of cancer and are either fighting it or have beaten it. So I'm going to have them see the cleats, sign the cleats. There we go. The NY.
I did the N at Y.
The NY, the New York, like the New York Giants. Yeah, the NY logo.
Let's write Kid Cancer's butt on this one, like you said.
Okay, fine.
There you go. All right.
Kid Cancer's butt!
We got Kid Cancer's butt. 5 exclamation points. How would you say it, Matthew? Matt?
Kid Cancer's butt!
Thank you all for being a part of this. Thanks for making my shoes look so good. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good thing. Good to see you. Thank you.
Eli Manning helping tackle kids' cancer, and Eli Manning also nominated once again the New York Giants representative for the NFL Man of the Year award, which will be announced Super Bowl week. And it's time to put item number 8 up on the board. And our player spotlight interview is brought to you by Bigelow Tea, family tea blenders since 1945. And the Giants quarterback joins us here on the program. And Eli, first of all, how did you get involved in Tackle Kids Cancer?
Yeah, you know, this is an initiative kind of brought up through the Giants. Have had a great relationship with Hackensack Hospital, and Hackensack has a cancer center, and they were looking for kind of doing a new initiative or something. They want to do something with kids. I said, I'm on board. Whatever we can do to help out kids and especially children that have cancer. You know, it's just tough to go in there and see that. I think of my childhood, and it was all easy. It's fun. You're playing sports. You're with your friends. You're at school, and these kids, to see them in hospitals for weeks, months at a time. I want to do everything possible to lift their spirits, but also just get them healthy and get them back at home with their friends and family.
You know, we all have kids of varying ages, but does it hit home, and does it make it feel like your work is even more valuable knowing, with your daughters at home and seeing how families are impacted?
No doubt. And I think, having kids, for myself has changed just the impact of it. It's not just me thinking about the kids, it's me thinking about the parents now and what they're going through and the changes in their lives to dealing with a child that's, sick and having to be in the hospital for numbers of times. So, my heart goes out to all those families that are dealing with that, and you just want to try to, get their children healthy and happy and back home and a normal childhood.
I want to shift gears a bit, but it's still about uplifting.
Sure.
You got a fan base that's in panic right now. Is there anything that they should be overly concerned with? Is it broken, or is it just a case of missed opportunities?
No, I think, hey, we lost to a good team, and that's football. Sometimes that happened. I think we had our opportunities. We were down there in the red zone numerous times where we've been excellent. The last, four games, every time we've gotten in the red zone, we scored. We scored a touchdown, and all of a sudden we kind of had a day where, we had some missed opportunities. They made some plays, had some mistakes, and we didn't capitalize on those opportunities, and that's really what, eventually, lost us the game. So, but hey, we're still a good team. We got good players, and we can get hot. Just like I know you can. You never know when it's untriggered. And, all of a sudden you start, young guys start stepping up, other guys start stepping up, and you start making all the plays. And so no, I think we're in a good position, right where we're, if we would have. At August 1, if you said, hey, you're 8-4 and you got a chance to still got a chance to win the division or make the playoffs, and you got a lead on a bunch of teams, you take this situation right now, so we're excited about it.
I know you probably don't watch a lot of Dak and Zeke and everything, but you got to think the only real way to approach the Dallas Cowboys is to score a lot of points on them, put those guys in a bad situation. Like, what are you guys thinking about from the offensive standpoint? Is Is that like the focus?
Yeah, definitely. I think we got to score. We got to hold the ball. You know, their offense does a great job of having long drives and holding the ball. And you know, even from the first time we played them, we had 3 possessions in the first half, and the third one was a 2-minute drive. So you know, you're not going to get tons of opportunities. You got to take advantage of each possession, and we got to have long drives. We got to keep their offense off the field. We got to make sure we're helping out our defense, and so you know, but we got to protect the ball. Don't make it easy on them, and we got to score touchdowns when we get down the red zone.
Is it a function of not having a running game, or just having the right type of plays, even if they're not running plays?
Well, I think we want to have a balance. We got to be able to run the ball, but I think a lot of it is, you know, we just got to get into a rhythm. I think some of it, you know, we're not converting on some third downs, and you're not getting enough plays. And you know, once you start converting, you know, third downs, you get 3 more shots at it. You mix the run, the play action, and kind of your whole offense. So. You know, we just got to have better, better execution in our runs, our play action, just a better mix, and more just consistent all the way around. And you know, that's easy. We can do that.
Do you feel some additional pressure when you see things aren't going to try to make exceptional plays, because you're trying to get everybody jump-started?
Well, you got to be careful trying to do that. I think you know, when you try to make plays that aren't necessarily there, or wishing to that make a big play, that's when bad things can happen. So I think you got to be patient. You got to take your completions and wait for your opportunities, wait for your shots. When they're there, you got to take them and hit them. But if they aren't there, and teams haven't given us a whole lot of opportunities to hit some big plays with some of their defense. So we just got to keep finding completions and just staying patient. And then when they are there and they give us some one high man, or they play, we get some guys singled up, and then we can take our opportunities.
I appreciate a couple of minutes. Congratulations on being named the Giants representative of the NFL Walter Payton Man of the Year.